Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to Chantel Divine Tarot. This is going to be a weekly love reading for May 4th through the 8th. So that's Monday through Friday of next week. I decided to do the reading outside. It's so beautiful. I got so many birds and just nature. It was just a bird like harmonizing like a beautiful song. It was just so weird. But yes, welcome to the weekly reading. I'm gonna start this reading off today with the book I have. It's called Jesus is Calling, and I'm gonna just read the message from today's date. Okay, and I might just put it on camera so you guys can see it if I'm able to read it. So today is May 2nd. Living in dependence on me is the way to enjoy an abundant life. You are learning to appreciate tough times because they amplify your awareness of my presence. Tasks that you may used to dread are becoming rich opportunities to enjoy my closeness. When you feel tired, you remember that I am your strength. You take pleasure in leaning on me. I am pleased by the tendency to turn to me more and more frequently, especially when you are alone. When you are with other people, you often lose sight of my presence. Your fear of displeasing people puts you in a bondage to them, and they become your primary focus. When you realize this has happened, whisper my name. This tiny act of trust brings me to the forefront of your consciousness, where I belong. As you bask in the blessings of my nearness, my life can flow through you to others. This is an abundant life. That is so amazing. Due to the stuff that we have going on now with the COVID-19, I feel like that was a real accurate message for today, which is why I decided to read it. A lot of us is being tested right now. We are being guided to go within and lean and depend on God more. Realize that our help comes from God. It don't come from men. It don't come from all of these distractions that we have around us. We don't even thank God for majority of the things that we have in life. And I feel like the way to a real abundant life is being grateful for what you have, not worrying about what the next person have, and leaning and depending on God, knowing that all of our help comes from Him. Our clothes, our food, even though they make it in a factory, we don't praise God enough for the wonderful things that He do for us. So that plays a part in seeking out a mate. What we put out into the universe, if we're not working on ourselves, we won't attract the right people and the right things in our life to be happy and to be in love the right way. So that was pretty deep. So I'm gonna pull 5 cards. If you guys watch my previous videos, I always pull 5 cards for the week, and then I go into detail about the message from he or she. How does they feel for this week? What actions they are taking to make the connection better, to make themselves better, so that they can come forward with an offer. So let's see. I welcome your guardian angels, my guardian angels. What message do you have? It's just so beautiful to be in nature right now, even though it's a little early. I'm from Chicago, so it's about 7:30, 8 o'clock right now in the morning. Alright, Creator, what message do you have? So we got the Knight of Cups. This card came out in the weekend reading, so I'm excited to know. Alright, Spirit, 3 more cards. That is crazy. Y'all seeing me shuffle in the same message. I feel like it's gonna come out. that they're moving forward. They want happiness, but they're still battling. They're still battling some things. Sorry if my hands are ashy. I've really been washing them a lot. And not to be funny, my hands clean. I ain't worried about y'all trying to talk about me. My hands clean, my nails clean. Perfect. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool card. So the overall energy is someone feeling not, I don't really feel like they feel like a fool, because it's like they know what they want. They just feel like a fool for not realizing certain things sooner, and letting themselves thrive off ego instead of releasing like how they knew they were supposed to a little bit beforehand. And now it's kind of like they feel like late and foolish with like the connection that you guys have. They feel like they were so blind and driving off ego so long that they pushed the connection away when really they were supposed to get closer. So the overall energy, they kind of feeling foolish with decisions they done made, and they not regretting decisions. They just wish they would have made them sooner, and they was a little woker sooner than what's occurring now. So the first card to kick off the week is the Young Knight of Cups. So this is a person that's wanting to move forward. The only thing is, it's just like, if you can see the expression on this person's face, it's like they really feel regretful. It's like they want to come forward, but they're like, damn, is this person even going to want to talk to me? Is this person going to want to open up like how they've been opening up all this time? And I've been like pushing them away. I've been making other decisions. I've been, working on myself, and majority of them just want to be this perfect person for you, but no one is perfect. But it's still like they are really trying to clear out all of the distractions. It's just like they fearful of you bringing them certain things, which is why they want to like clear out everything. It's just a lot of energy of regret, even though they know they want to move forward. They are going to move forward. They know that you're their happy ending. It's just like they really caught up in your response, how you gonna respond. They caught up in how certain people in their life is going to respond. They probably used to a certain type of guy or a certain type of female interest that they and what I mean by interest, meaning you may not have been like their average quote that they used to dating and used to being interested in. So it's like they taking a different look and aspect of you guys' connection, and they're really realizing like, damn, I have been just chasing all the wrong things, and this person has really been the one for me, but I just wasn't ready at the time. I was driving off ego, and now they're stepping into more of a spiritual aspect of things and how to view things. They really are beating themselves up about it. And how I know this is that they're coming forward with an offer, but the next card is the Ten of Clubs. So that's a completion. It's like this is what they know they want, and that's why they're moving forward, because they know that moving forward towards you will bring them their happy ending, their everything that they've been desiring as far as a relationship, a partnership, someone that can be their best friend and also be like their mate, that could express themselves, that's good at communication, very spiritual, in tune with God, and really that aspect. A lot of us been in relationships that we can't talk to our mate about God. We can't, play gospel music without being looked at crazy or feeling like our spirit is being tampered with due to the person that we decided to be with. And when you'll know when your spirit feels free, because you'll do all of those things. You'll be more in tune with yourself, and then as soon as a person comes, you start to deny those things just to please the other person. And I feel like that's why a lot of you guys feel short with just moving forward, because we always try to control things and change people and all of that, when really, if a person is meant for you, even if they're not at that state right then and there when y'all meet, after that they'll work towards what is needed in order for you guys' connection to come together in divineness and in love and in peace the right way. A lot of us settle and don't care to express ourselves when we know we're in situations and relationships that we know that it's not healthy for us, that's not good for us. We care more about the other person feeling. So with the Knight of Cups being the first card of the week, they want to come forward. They're still upset with themselves for how they treated you, and they're just trying to find some levelness with themselves and not beat themselves up about it, because they know, as crazy as it sounds, that you forgave them. Of course, you guys gonna probably touch on the situation, talk about it a little bit, but overall it's a forgiving situation. It just needs to be acknowledged, and I feel like they are fearful of that acknowledgement. Okay, so that's why, even though they know that it could be a happy ending with this card, they're still stuck in their head, because the next card is this Two of Swords. This card came out for the weekend reading, and I want to say it was like the first card that I pulled as the overall energy. So it's like they kind of coming out of that energy because they know they want to move forward. They just still beating themselves up about it. You don't see another person like, and I'm not saying that they don't have people that's in their ear, but I feel like they done passed that stage of like letting others influence them and make decisions as far as like what's the real what's the right answer, what's the right choice. I feel like they already knew, and that's another reason why they was held back, because they involved too many other people's opinion versus like what they was feeling and already knew. So they had to go through like a phase of proving themselves right, and that could have been the time that they could have worked a little bit harder and could have moved forward towards the connection. So they already are in their heads about it, even though they're moving forward, because they know that you are the happy ending. So with this Two of Swords, they're still like in their head about it though. They're still it's moments where they're happy and confident and feel like they can move forward, but it's still that worry of like knowing what they did and having remorse for it. I feel like they are really sorry about how things turned out. They know that you guys could have connected sooner and got to know each other sooner, but what's more important is that they're moving forward now. Sometimes we have to give God the time to work on them and guide them to the right things so that they can fix their life properly, so that they can be the best version of themselves for you. Can't nobody move forward from being hurt without properly healing themselves. And as much as I want to push forward and be with my twin and all of that and all of those things, I know that he's healing. I see it. I know that he loves and cares about me, and that's really what's important. I'm just waiting on divine timing. I'm getting my life together so that when that time comes, I'll be ready. So for the fourth card is the Knight of Swords. Okay, so with the Knight of Swords, I feel like this is a person that wants to charge forward. It's just like they kind of tired of their own self. They tired of their own ego and negative energy and negative way of thinking study holding them back. It's like they'll be fine one minute, have the confidence to move forward, have the words to say, the perfect apology if you want to say, and it's just like one wrong feel or one wrong regret, and it's like setting them back 5 times, So that's why they're like moving from a slow energy, which was the Knight of Cups in the beginning. It's like they moving forward. They kind of like still pitying themselves for being so mean and pushy and not giving you the chance that they know that you deserve. And they know that you can be their happy ending, which is why they're moving forward to completion. But they're still battling themselves with this regret of knowing that you was their queen, that you was a divine person that God sent, and they finally realize that, and that's why they're full of so much regret and beating themselves up about it. And they're moving into this energy like, man, I'm studying like feeling regretful and everything. I just want to charge forward. Like, I need to stop backtracking myself and move forward and fully express how I feel. But it's just all about divine timing, guys. So he or she is really asking for your patience, and it's hard because we all want to support and nurture the person that we're connecting with. We know that they're sorry, but it's all about them getting to a point of feeling that. We can help them feel and understand and all of that, but they have to get to a level of that understanding themselves. And I feel like they're moving towards that, because the last card for the week is justice. So they're going to come to a solid decision. And I feel like not a decision like they don't know that they want to be with you, but like a decision to not keep putting themselves in pity and regret and study being in their head about a connection that they know is true. They know that it's divine. They know that it was heaven sent. It's everything that they want and desire. They can see you guys building and growing together. So yes, that was a good message, guys. So the first card was the Knight of Cups. This person is still feeling regretful, still a little upset with themselves for how they treated you in the past, but they know that you're their happy ending, so they're moving forward to this Ten of Cups, this happiness, this new love, and they're still caught up in their head with that Two of Swords being the third card, midweek Wednesday. They're going to go back into that energy a little bit, but they're going to charge forward out of that energy. And I feel like with the last card being the Justice cards, they're going to stick to not backtracking into that negative energy, so that they can keep moving forward and keep building the energy to properly come forward to you and express how they feel, express their wrongs, and you guys can come into union and be happy and abundant. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card from the Soul's Journey deck. I welcome your guardian angels, my guardian angels. What message do you have for us today? Sorry guys, I'm gonna shuffle on my leg because I'm like on my stairs. It's weird. But yes, I love doing these readings for y'all. I wish y'all could see like these weird random birds that are flying like by me. They not like the average birds. They look like a white and blue bird, a red bird, a green one. It's pretty freaking amazing. Alright, so just want one card here. One card. What is our soul urging us to do as far as this connection, as far as ourselves and connecting with the person that we are loving and caring about at this moment? What do our soul have to say? Or what do they have to say? One card. Ooh. Yo, I can't make this up. I love doing these readings. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So this person is telling you, please find balance within what's going on. They know you're tired of waiting. They know that you're tired of guessing or assuming if they love you, because it's been a lot of spiritual connecting, not a lot of physical, and we're so used to physical results. We need stuff now. We got to know the answers now. And God is saying that you know spiritually that this person loves you. Y'all already like married in spirit. It's just about bringing that to the physical in the 3D. And they're asking for balance, and they're also saying that they're balancing things out as well in their life. They're not putting this all off on you, like you the only one that gotta find balance until I'm ready to come forward and bring you an offer. That's not like how they're saying it. They're saying that they're finding balance within their self to come forward and give you the life that you deserve, that they deserve, with you guys being together. And they also want you to find balance in forgiving and being understanding while they're going through this phase of regret. Okay? So, the next card I'm going to pull is from the Power of Surrender. So I welcome your guardian angels, my guardian angels. I'm shuffling on my lid, guys, and then I'll shuffle and choose the card on camera. Just doing a quick shuffle. I hope you guys enjoyed the message because I'm really enjoying it already. Alright. One card, creator, one card, one card. What do we need to surrender to help our connection? What do our mate want us to surrender to in order to help this connection? I know my neighbor's probably looking out the window like, she the devil. I stay in Chicago. We always think it's some weird stuff. I know the old people on my block like, why is she in the backyard? One card, creator, one card. One. Sometimes when it takes this long, it's a lot that wants to come out. The energy is probably real strong because this is a collective reading about love. So it's going to be a lot of people watching this video. Ashe, ashe. Ooh. Yes, and that's a good message right here. Surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a deep breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. So it just goes back to how he or she is feeling for this week. They don't want you to be frustrated with them. That's the last thing they want. They want you to really understand this progress of healing, this progress of rebuilding and renewing their soul on a spiritual aspect. And I had to go through an awakening like that too. So I'm a little bit ahead of my twin. I went through that phase of releasing, having to rebuild myself from a spiritual aspect versus my ego, because I had been thriving off ego so much. It felt like I was relearning like my career, my photography, and everything from like a spiritual view, because I was just so amped off ego. It's two totally different things. And man, yeah, so don't be frustrated, guys. Go within. This is something spiritual. We can't always seek physical results. We have to be true to ourselves and heal ourselves, and know that if you're healing and working on yourself, you're manifesting a person that's going to be the same as you, and that is going to be able to complement you in your life, you know, with your career, and bring that happiness, and vice versa. So don't be frustrated. Try to be patient, okay? So let's pull a card from the universe. Has your back deck. Alright, I welcome your creator. No, I welcome the creator, your guardian angels, my guardian angels. I don't know where that was finna go, but yeah, we all worship the same creator. Religion is I'm not gonna try to step on people's toes, but we all know religion versus spirituality will always win, because we all have a spirit. No matter how you try to break it down into a religion, and you know what I'm saying, all that, our spirit is connected to one source. Alright, one card. Creator, what does the universe have to do? Alright, that was quick. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. So not only do you change how you view the world and how you interact with people, because this connection isn't just about you connecting with this particular person. You guys are going to come together, and if it's the right kind of divine connection, you guys are going to change the world together. So you have to have your faith and know that how you think and how you feel is a universal thing. So if you're putting that stuff out in the universe and speaking positivity, that's how it's going to come back, and that's how you're going to view the world. You have to take a different approach when you're upset about something or you're feeling frustrated. Try not to dwell on it. It's okay to release it, but also release some positivity right behind it, or say what you're releasing in a positive way so that the universe can respond to it and not like misinterpret or not fully understand what you're trying to ask and receive. Okay, so the last card I'm gonna pull is a love message. Alright, I figured I'll end that on a love note. Right, so I welcome the Creator, your guardian angels, my guardian angels. I say that a lot every time I pop this deck of my cards and finna shuffle and say anything. I always welcome the Creator, because my words and my feels comes from God. It's not like me up here trying to predict anything, or thinking that I'm like the almighty Messiah or something. Like, my messages come divinely from God. Oh my goodness, oh, it's a blue bird that just landed. I wish I could have put the camera on it. Wow, what kind of bird is that? It's like a real, not even royal blue, but like a medium blue. Not baby blue, not royal blue, but like, oh my goodness. Alright, Creator, we just want one card. He trying to eat plastic. We gotta do better. It's just so much pollution. He got this big old piece of plastic in his mouth. Make me want to go in the house and get some damn seeds or something. That's horrible. Oh, and we got one card that popped out. It says, like attract like. If you long for more love, be more loving. So it just goes back to you surrendering to your frustration, knowing that the universe has your back and trying to help you see the world from a different aspect and see your mate from a different aspect, and to not be upset with them, to not be frustrated. How you feel about them is how they feel about you. Likes attract likes. So if you're putting love and positivity out in the world, that's what you're going to attract. If you're putting negativity out there in the world and seeing what you ain't gonna never have, and putting never, I ain't gonna never this, I ain't gonna never that, you put never. Never is a strong word. My mama used to tell me, never say never. You have the ability to do whatever you put your mind to. We can do anything that we put our minds to. We just have to incorporate God with it and realize that our help comes from Him. So we always have to put Him first to help Him, so He can help us lead and guide us down the right path. So that was your weekly reading for May 4th through May 8th. I'm so happy that I'm back doing these readings for you guys. I feel like it's so accurate with this quarantine and just with life in general. We getting a lot of time to sit and reflect. So why not do a message to help encourage people who are trying to seek love, seek just positivity in their life. So if you would like to book a reading, all that information will be in my description box. I do 4, 6, and 8 card pull readings. I also have a jewelry business that you can see. I have crystals. I have wooden neck pieces for men and women. I have a full website that you can check out. It's www.culturedkraftz. That's culturedkraftz.com. You click the 3 lines in the top right hand corner. I have about 12 tabs that you can check out, from crystals, earrings, wrist pieces, neck pieces, and so much more. I'm really tapped into spreading love, peace, and light to the world. So I hope you guys enjoyed this message, and I'll see you guys for the weekend reading.